Hello, everybody. AJ Soccer here with the February monthly tournament, first one that they are running here in Once Upon a Galaxy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post my day one run. I was horribly, horribly sick, so I'm sure the video is terrible. It's a couple days later now. I'm still sick, and as I'm sure you can hear in my voice, but I'm feeling a little better. We still got, you know, laptop in bed set up here for my real professional stream, but I am using a real mic, so hopefully it's at least watchable. If you're not familiar with this game, this is probably not going to make a lot of sense to you. Maybe I'll make some more beginner friendly videos in the future, but this is going to be mostly for, entrenched players only. This is day two, so the boards on day one, I think, were around like 2,000 or 2,500 MMR, and from what I saw from other people playing this, there were a couple of names that I recognized from my lobbies near the top of the ladder. So much, much harder boards playing against, but otherwise the same structure. Round one, we need top 5 out of 6, and then top 4, and then top 3, and then top 2, and then to win the final lobby. So let us begin. Okay. Charlie Potts and Thing of the Ice are like high variance spike captains. Blorg is a little more middle of the road, but is also inconsistent. So I'm just gonna frowny. It's not like great or anything, I think it's a fine captain, but it's certainly the best of these three, both in general and specifically at getting at least fifth, which is the goal. So I don't think I want to change this list too much. Let's just jump in, and we start with a wind-up toy, which is kind of an auto take. And then we have a choice between a Rose or Laser Shark, and I will go with Rose. I do not recognize any of these names, which is a good sign. I'm playing pretty high in the ladder, so if it and like it's just the same, 10 to 20 people in every lobby. So if we can avoid those names, that would be great. Make it a lot easier on us. Here we get Scrub Fowl or Laser Shark, and of course we are Scrub Fouling with no pumps for the shark. We get Wand of Anger. It's like a good treasure, but our hero or our captain ability incentivizes us so heavily to take characters that I don't know how many spells we're actually going to be casting this game. And now we have Thorn or Smee. We could take Slappy and try to not lose this fight. I think I'm going to do that. We still might lose, but Slappy is just so much bigger of a card that it's possible we can salvage a tie here and then save our life total. It's a bit conservative. If I had to get first in this lobby, I'm probably just taking Thorn here and tanking the hit. But let's see if we can tie a fight against Collector here. Oh, we're going to win a fight. Awesome. I should also be paying more attention to the lobby and the other captains and stuff. I'll start doing that more as we get deeper into the day. Silver Scrub Fowl here is the lowest, and I am going to take it. Second Chance at a Lion as the lowest, and I think I am going to take that as well. Only 8 toughness, but it is turn 3. And and we can just give up on it if it doesn't look like we're going to get there. Daughter is not what we're looking for, but adding some stats to the lion and re-rolling is not the worst. You could also tavern there. Tavern automatically triggers this, but I think re-rolling the silver is pretty much the same, because I can just take the lowest power one here, which I am going to do, because Pan's Shadow is not that appealing. And I feel safe enough that I don't have to take Ember, so let's start working on our slot buffs. Tink's Torches is not ideal. We'll see if we can make any use of that at any point in this game. Back row lion is a little awkward, but I think it might be right. I think it's very likely that our opponent gets through this front row, and I would really like to put something that can attack in front of these characters that want to be attacked. So let's run it like this. For slot buffs, I want these two, and then I can do these two next. Next fight. This is going to be a fine fight for us. We do get one counter off of the lion. Huh. Pretty terrible shop. But I can take Stepsisters and do its quest right away, while also making progress on Frowny. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be the Scrubfowl. I'm not super excited about it, but question is, does it play over, say, Wind-Up Toy? Gets another buff from the Hyena. What is this, 4-4 and 4-3? Yeah. We'll go ahead and put the animal on board. Huh. Pretty bad choices. The Acorn is a little appealing because of the torches. With Golden Scrubfowl, like, we don't really need Cutlass, but also Curse Ring isn't gonna be doing much for us. So, already pretty interesting decision. I guess Frowny is a pretty interesting decision-rich captain. And not one I play often, admittedly. As it was only recently released for free-to-play. We're entering rare shops next turn. There are 2 decent rare supports. And then 1 decent epic support. Or I can just take Cutlass and look for Fox or similar. Let's go with Acorn. Pretty healthy lobby so far. We're actually facing the weakest player in terms of life total. That's the last slot's done. All right. Yeah, not a very scary board. And they got Miseria quite late, quite low life total. So Constellation Prize is usually pretty scary from Candy Pandy, but hopefully that player will just die before they can make too much use of it. Here, I think it's just Time Top easily. It's not my favorite card in the world or anything, but we're strong enough we don't need spinach. I already talked about Cutlass last shop, so nothing has changed there. Big old Blackjack. Keep getting these shops with daughter in them. Not good for Frowny, but Blackjack is great. We have a good amount of treasures and we'll continue to accumulate them, so it's quite large. Then kind of weak pack, it's got to be Davy Jones over, I guess, Slappy. Might as well just keep putting buffs on slots here. Let's go 3 for the slot buff. Like this. 1 and 3, and then the back row. Nice. Scroll kind of has the same problem as Wand of Anger. Like, I don't think we've cast a single spell this game, and that's not surprising. But yeah, finishing line is a pretty big game. Interesting. So Piping Hot Pie, the problem is you don't want to get stuck in animals, and like these animals are really weak, and I kind of want to cut them all over the next couple shops or couple turns. But at the same time, if my goal is only to make it to top 5, it is the most stats in the short term, which could be all we need to wait for one player to be eliminated. So I think I am going to take it here, even though I don't love it in general in spots like this. If I was playing for first, I would probably just take Warp Drive Engine. Let's take some pie. Rose is just the one. We can take the lowest out of these next 2 shops to get the rare treasure out of Frowny, which I do like. I would like to get that this turn if possible. So the question is, what's the better way to go about that? Just binning Chaos, or cycling Rose and taking the smallest character in the next shop? I think it's just Chaos. The rare spells there are a couple of good ones at least, and putting the Silver Chaos into your deck is some amount of value. Shrink Tea is not what we wanted. I was going to say we also have things for our spells, but I guess the wand still works. Relatively weak again. I am going to take Jill Sunshine. In order to get this rare treasure. 410 versus 4/6 that can attack. I think the stats are just all that matters here. Gilded Lily. We are about to go into epic turns, so the timing on it is good, but we'll have to see. It's kind of like, depends on what you hit. Sometimes you just want the epic treasure, but in this case, we really need to hit like a Jasmine Dragon or something to get full value out of this thing. So I think we line it up like this again. The lion not being able to attack means that it's quite likely that this hyena will get to trade off, which is important for the pie. If this lion was a normal character, a non-animal, I would try and get the hyena up there, but this should work fine. Just put forward our strongest front. I think 17 on turn 6 is reasonably likely to survive. I'd like to get one more Davy buff on this before moving it out. Yeah, it'll... Oh, they use the Shrink Tea also. Thankfully did not. Fox our support. Get a Star Shield from our Blackjack. I was gonna say, Blackjack would have gotten a treasure from their entire front row, so we were correct in thinking that was safe. If this was a normal Scarecrow, I would probably take it, or at least consider it. I guess I would still take Fox, but I don't want to use up my Lily on a Scarecrow if I can avoid it. So this is why we were buffing up this front slot for something like this. Now we ship shape. I suppose over Hyena. Yeah. Huh. Hidden treasure room with Blackjack is kind of cool. We don't, like, emergency need the stats of horse armor, and we can't really use Shattered Shield that well. So let's go with the treasure room. And then, how do I want to line this up? It's just like this. 27 should be able to hunt their back row fine without this +5. So we can use that on our lower attack characters. Alright. Got some engines going here from our collector opponent, which is a little scary. Because some of these... oh! We lost like two 50-50s there to take a full heart. Yeah, this is a little scary of an end game. Or building up towards an end game, I mean. But again, like, if we get second, that's fine. We got Shield, which gave us a Poison Apple, which Poison Apple is also a card that'll... Ooh, here's a good one to hit with Lily. It's massive, and we get 2 treasures. Very happy about that. Poison Apple is also very good at making sure that we don't get knocked out too early, which again, we only need 5th. I don't plan on doing pirate stuff, so let's just take the other 2. Yeah. They're a little slow, but like, I don't think Davy Jones is doing much hunting. And I don't plan on taking a lot of pirates going forward, so it's kind of whatever. Speaking of kind of whatever, this shop is... I guess I just take a goose because I can. Yeah. I could also take the Rage Mage, start working on this, but I'm fine with the goose. And let's do it like this. Two-headed dragon doesn't need help, and the fox might need help, so move our support over. Although, did we take that acorn a million years ago? Yeah, we did. So, support in 5 always. This spot has an extra toughness for the blackjack. So yeah, I don't mind doing it the other way. This is a very weak board, so I think we're gonna just end the game right here. Oh, not quite. What did we get? Fountain. Oh, contract gave us fountain from the treasure room. Reinforced hull. We have pie. And that's it. Alright. Don't really think this is an Angelica game or position. Don't think this is a Mockingbird or Firefly's position. I could meet in the tavern to try and finish off this Frowny. But I don't mind silvering the Fox. Give it a couple stats and put the gold in our deck. Annoying that Chameleon is here, because Two-Headed Wizard would have been a great way to value trigger the Frowny. Do I think maybe I just Chameleon in one? Take a turn off of Foxing to get a secret rare? It's probably worth it, right? It's unfortunate that it's like, I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but like all low, because if it was like two, legendaries and then Chameleon or Wizard, it would be kind of a free proc. Clearly not a butcher situation, but I don't think we need this Jill Sunshine, so we might as well Shadowmancer. It's also a villain just in case. Oh, we lost the player, so we are officially safe. I'm gonna play these out, I think. Maybe not spend too much time thinking about all my decisions, but yesterday, if you didn't see, I was just conceding once I got through, but I feel like on day 2 I should take the time to, get the brain juices flowing a bit, at least while I'm still, tired starting off. The Chameleon did not hunt, which I was talking and not paying attention, so I'm not sure what happened there. But we got full-hearted, so they must have just had a strong board. Which is fine, because this game is over. Too many things that want to do hunting. Laid out like this. Nice. They're not going to be able to kill any of our dragons, but T-Mat's dope in general. You get an achievement for just all hunt characters on board. No Fey buffs. Let's just get this epic treasure. Scepter. We do have 2 mages, interestingly enough. Yeah, double seems good. Slots 1 and 4. Yeah. I don't remember what the other strong board was, but hopefully a couple of rounds of wolf hunting will catch us up enough. Go ahead and do that. That is a large Bahamut. Or I can get the last treasure off of Frowny plus a new shop. Yeah. I was excited for the Golden Goose, but Eureka with Loki's Scepter Gonna be a +1 on our shop count. Kind of weak. Let's just Mixo. Jasmine. Yeah. That seems too good to give up. Oh, this is the board. It's funny. We were talking about how they were off to a slow start, and hopefully they would die before the candy constellation prizes got rolling. And this is why. Manage a tie. What did we get there? Longhouse, wand, luckier chest, crown, bridge. And oven was from Frowny last turn. Map, is that new? Crook, I don't know. We no longer have 2 mages for Eureka plus Loki's. Lucky chest, so this rare would be just a legendary. Oh, duh, we got this off the map a million years ago. Like I said, I'm still sick, and I am extremely tired, so forgive me for being a bit spacey, but that is the headspace I'm at. Guess we take the legendary. Problem is, like, I want a secret rare, but I don't know what epics I have that would get us there. And also, we tied that fight, you know, we're so close to them in power level. Oh, we have boots. Alright, so we do get a secret rare out of this. We don't have locket, right, so Axe is probably not, although... Oh, that doesn't do anything. That needs locket also. Alright, let's just take these two. We have a decent economy for loot. Ooh, Festus. If you're not playing a Festus in your Frowny and Aegon decks, give it a shot. They're pretty dope. Wonderbox. Exploding chest, obviously not helpful to us. Another, this gold fox keeps showing up. We only have 1 mage, but this is plus 16 everything for free. Plus our wand, we have both of the common wands, so plus 18 everything. Or no, plus 17. Yeah, I don't think Bahamut is better than just casting this on everything. And then none of these are all that appealing. Nor are these. Nor are the Shrink Ray? No, I don't think so. I think we're just trying to outbeef them. They didn't have like 1 strong unit. Rather, yeah, keep looking for an AoE spell or a Eureka or a Kiss. You know, one of those types of things. Alright, and there it is. parting gift, so now I get extra treasures from these Tiamat triggers. There we go. We won a Medusa with a pretty rad signature. Alright, round 2 up next.